the Stoic approach to overcoming anger, mastering your emotions. Anger is like a small spark that, if left unchecked, can grow into a raging wildfire. It clouds our judgment, damages our relationships, and often leads to regretful actions. The Stoic philosophers Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus understood the destructive nature of anger and warned against allowing it to take control of the mind. They saw anger not as a sign of strength, but as a weakness, an emotion that enslaves us rather than empowers us. True power, they taught, lies in self-mastery and emotional control. Before we begin, hit the like button below. This isn't just a simple click, it's a commitment to stop tolerating what destroys you. Comment on what resonates with you most. What lesson do you wish you had learned sooner? Share this video with those still trapped in toxic cycles. And most importantly, subscribe now, because what you're about to hear will change how you see others, and more importantly, how you see yourself. So how can we free ourselves from anger's grip? 1. Recognize the futility of anger. Whenever anger begins to rise, take a step back and ask yourself, what will this anger achieve? Will it change the past? Will it undo an insult? Will it make me stronger? The answer to all of these is no. Anger does not fix problems. It creates more of them. It clouds our thinking, leads to impulsive decisions, and often results in consequences we later regret. By giving in to anger, we surrender control of our minds to external forces. Think about it. The person who provokes you has power over you the moment you react. They dictate your emotions, your words, and your actions. Do you want to be a puppet on their strings, or do you want to remain the master of yourself? The choice is yours. 2. Understand the root of your anger. Anger often stems from false expectations. We expect people to behave a certain way, for life to be fair, and for events to unfold according to our desires. When reality does not match these expectations, frustration and resentment arise. But the truth is, the world is not obligated to meet our expectations. People are flawed, unpredictable, and often act out of ignorance or self-interest. Hardships and disappointments are a natural part of life. Expecting otherwise only sets us up for frustration. Instead of taking things personally, shift your perspective. When someone acts unfairly or rudely, see it as you would a rainstorm or a strong wind, an inevitable part of life. You do not get angry at the rain, you simply adapt to it. 3. Train yourself to respond, not react. The Stoics believed in creating a gap between stimulus and response, a moment of pause before reacting emotionally. When something angers you, try this approach. Pause. Before reacting, take a deep breath. Give yourself space to think. Analyze. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? What would a wise person do? Redirect. Instead of reacting with anger, choose a response that aligns with your values and long-term well-being. By practicing this, you train yourself to remain in control no matter the situation. The more you resist anger's grip, the weaker it becomes over time. 4th, embrace the power of indifference. Epictetus taught that we should only concern ourselves with what is within our control. Other people's actions, words, and opinions are outside our control, so why waste energy being angry about them? Instead, cultivate indifference toward external events, not in the sense of apathy, but in the sense of choosing not to let them disturb your inner peace. 5. Transform anger into strength. Anger is energy. Instead of letting it control you, channel it into something productive. Use it as fuel for self-improvement. Let challenges motivate you rather than frustrate you. Convert it into understanding. See others' flaws and mistakes as opportunities for patience and wisdom. Turn it into discipline. Train yourself to remain calm under pressure, making you stronger and more composed in all areas of life. Conclusion: true strength lies in mastery. The ability to control anger is not just about avoiding conflict, it is about becoming the master of your own mind. When you are calm and unshaken, you make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and live a life free from unnecessary suffering. So the next time anger arises, remember you have a choice. You can let it control you, or you can rise above it. True strength is not in rage, but in restraint. Mastering. D2. Anger. The path to true strength. Anger is a natural emotion, but if left unchecked, it can lead to regret, damaged relationships, and unnecessary suffering. True strength lies not in reacting impulsively, but in maintaining control over your emotions. Here's how you can train yourself to master anger and cultivate inner peace. 1. Pause before reacting. When you feel anger rising, resist the urge to respond immediately. Take a deep breath. Count to 10. Ask yourself, is this worth disturbing my peace? More often than not, the answer will be no. A few moments of pause can prevent hours or even years of regret. 2. Change your perspective. Rather than seeing someone's actions as a personal attack, view them as opportunities to strengthen your patience and composure. If someone offends you, recognize that they may be acting out of ignorance, pain, or their own unresolved struggles. Compassion neutralizes anger. Instead of seeing an enemy, see a flawed human being, just like yourself. 3. Let logic, not emotion, lead. Epictetus wisely said, "It is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them." If someone insults you, their words hold no real power unless you allow them to. The problem is not in the external event, but in how you interpret it. By detaching your emotions from situations and analyzing them with reason, you strip anger of its power over you. 4. Train yourself in self-control. Just as an athlete or warrior trains daily to become stronger, you must train yourself to stay calm under pressure. Start with small challenges. When someone cuts you off in traffic or speaks rudely, see it as a test, not a trigger. Over time, these small victories build resilience, making it easier to stay composed in more significant moments. 5. Keep the bigger picture in mind. Ask yourself, will this situation matter in a day, in a year, in 5 years? Most of what angers us is insignificant in the grand scheme of life. Why sacrifice your long-term peace for a temporary irritation? The more you focus on the bigger picture, the less power small frustrations will have over you. True strength lies in control. Mastering anger is not about suppressing emotions, it's about choosing how to respond. Remaining calm in the face of provocation is not weakness, it is the highest form of strength. The real victory is not over others, but over yourself. When you master your emotions, you master your life.